Okay, let's start in your favorite version of child's pose. Allowing yourself to melt forward, getting a nice stretch through the back, letting the hips crease. Just breathe here. Allow yourself to settle down both in mind and body. Good. Take one more breath here. And gently come up to tabletop onto hands and knees. And we're going to swing the right leg forward. You can either bring it through the center or around the outside, whatever's accessible to you, to come into your low lunge. Allow your weight to shift forward, knee tracks over the center of the foot. Just stay here and breathe. Let those hips open up. As you get more comfortable, start to lift the chest and let the gaze of the eyes go from your mat, across the floor, up the side wall, and then open the chest. Nice gradual lifting of the heart, the energy, and the breath. Good. Now let's plant down into the left hand. It can come to the edge of your mat. Inhale the other arm up to the sky, and then exhale, palm of the hand onto the thigh and gently twist. Let that top elbow move back toward your hip. And it's okay to lean away from the thigh a little bit so there's space between your chest and your leg. Good. On your inhale, come back through center. Exhale, shift back to hands and knees again. And let's switch to the other side. So the left foot comes forward into your low lunge. Gently shift your weight forward, knee tracking over the center of the foot. And again, allow your gaze to be grounded down towards your mat. And as you get more comfortable, allow the gaze to go across the floor and up the side wall, opening the chest, lifting the gaze. Good. Root down into your right hand, so bring it to the right edge of your mat so you're a little bit wider. Inhale the other arm up, and then exhale, hand to the thigh and gently twist. Make sure that that left elbow is back towards the hip and you're opening your chest up. Nice, full breath. Good. On your inhale, come back through neutral. Exhale the hand down to the mat. Shift back. Find child's pose just for a moment. I'm going to move into pigeon pose from here. So if you want to give the hips a little bit of a rock from side to side, this gets the hip joint a little bit more ready for that deep hip opener. Then come up onto hands and knees. Slide the right knee forward and then outwardly rotate it so that the knee is behind the wrist. And this foot, it doesn't matter where it goes. If it's close to your hip, that's fine. If you can move it up a little bit, that's fine too. We're not looking for the 100% intensity, as we're just doing a brief practice to get things opened up. Sitting up nice and tall so you get a little bit of a back bend here. And then exhale, fold it forward. You can come to elbows, or if you are inversion free, then you can use a block underneath your forehead. There are other variations of this, and I have a course on that. If you want to learn more, the link is in the description. Good. On your inhale, bring yourself up onto your hands if you have folded forward and gently shift back. Take child's pose for a hot second. You can shift the hips a little bit from side to side. And let's move to the left. Coming up into tabletop, slide the left knee forward, then move it out so that it's behind the left wrist. And ease into your pigeon pose. Coming up onto fingertips gives you a little bit more space and it protects the wrists a little bit, especially if you have wrist issues. Lift up through the chest. Breathe here. Now from here, if you'd like to, you can fold forward. And let yourself totally relax. One more nice big breath. Good. On your inhale, bring yourself up onto your hands if you're not there already. Go ahead and slide that leg back. Find child's pose again. Gently rock the hips from side to side. From here, we're going to slide forward onto the belly for a nice cobra series. So bring the hands right underneath your shoulders. Allow the lower legs to be parallel underneath the hips. Tops of the feet will press down into the mat. On your inhale, start with the crown of your head. Lift up towards the sky for a little baby cobra. Then exhale, lower down. We're going to take this a few more times. Inhale, lifting the head, maybe going a little deeper. Exhale, lower. Press those feet into the mat. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower. 2 more times. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower. Last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Come into crocodile. Stack the hands. Rest your forehead down onto the hands. Gently rock the hips from side to side. Just take another deep breath here. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders. Gently press yourself up, hands and knees, and then find a seated position with the legs out in front. We'll take Paschimottanasana for a nice stretch through the back of the body. Sitting up nice and tall, lower belly pulls up and in. As you exhale, walk the hands down the legs wherever they can reach. And breathe here. Good. On your inhale, lift the head. Exhale, gently release the pose. And come to a seated position, whatever that means to you. Cross legs on your knees, on props, whatever you might need or want. And either bring the hands to prayer at the heart center or one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Just gently breathe here. Allow yourself to take in that short practice. Checking in with how you feel physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and spiritually. And now give yourself a few moments of some gratitude, something you're thankful for in this moment, and a few reasons why you're thankful for that. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Avoiding going upside down in your yoga classes? Tired and frustrated of sitting on the sidelines where everyone else gets their yoga fix? If you've lost your zest for yoga because going upside down gets in the way, you're not alone. Avoid common mistakes that are made when staying head over heart to accelerate your transformation. Click the link in the comments to learn more and to get my free guide on how to modify common poses.